Whoa! Yeah! Back here, man. Busy. Pocket spoon type things. Alright. Alright. Hear that? Hear that? Thank you. Steppers, let us cruise with your jams. Alright. You know how it goes here. I usually just ramble on. I think interesting stuff. Whatever you might think. I don't know, you're here, right? But I want to change it up just a little bit and make it what I think is special. I share my passion and my love for the game, for the community. I talk about all sorts of things, the art. We talk about all this. But one thing I don't do enough of, and I owe you this, is share. I'm not fulfilling my goal or my dream, is sharing my Metazoo experience. And one of the biggest parts of it, the part that brings me most joy, the part that is the highlight of my experience, the part you never see, is me playing Metazoo and with my teammates and my friends. So I want to bring some people here, some casters you all know very well. Damn it, if you're watching this, I guarantee you know who they are better. And today, we'll start off with one very special caster. He's been with us a very long time, cruising with South Bay casters since the start. He is a Towers caster, one of the most creative deck builders I know, a friend, a teammate. You know him as RobDaRob. Get in here, man. Let's bring him in.
Man, thanks for having me.
Welcome in.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Super excited to have you. Obviously, things were, I kind of introduced there was like, I want a different approach. I want to put the highlight on the fun that we have inside of the arena.
Yeah.
And share our South Bay caster experience with a lot of our friends that don't get to see that, on a regular basis. I think we do a good job at highlighting after our tournaments, at a little this and that, but the gameplay on a regular basis.
Yeah.
You've been here since the damn beginning, since the infancy of this whole thing here in this place. You've watched a lot of things happen, a lot of things grow and change. Tell me about like the last year, your South Bay caster experience and what that's been like.
Man. It's been great so far. Everyone's been really welcoming. I remember when we first met, I had just got into the game, got destroyed the event that we played. Then I came by here that night, and I think we started something ever since.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday from there. And it's been great seeing more people show, and everyone's just really kind to one another, and we're always bringing in so much different things to the table, and then we're traveling, having fun doing it also.
Yeah, that's something you do a lot of. How many towers have you been to?
I went to three out of the 4.
Crazy. And you brought home the first top right, water.
Oh yeah, day 2 of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really big. That was nuts. And then the team, of course, everybody else has just been zooming along.
Yeah, we have a killer team of folks that everyone casts. They're all great. I've learned a lot from them. This is one of my first TCGs, so it's great to learn and be around so many people that are great at the game, and they have a passion for it. It's awesome.
That's the thing too. I think that changes everything. Like, there's a lot of great casters out there. There's a lot of really talented casters, passionate people too. But to have the privilege of being in such a close proximity that we have, like weekly, on the other side of this wall over here, there's a room full of people playing Metazoo together. Our team, our friends, people hanging out. What just came out? Disclosure just came out today. Disclosure 2.
Yeah, we're about to do some ripping tonight.
So you're going to see some new stuff. We're already talking. There's a lot of juices flowing and creativity in the atmosphere. And I think one thing that comes to my mind when I think of Rob, at least his deck builds, it's kind of 2 things. It's creativity, super creative, and fearless. Like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when I play Rob, when he shows up with a new deck, it's like, okay, he had a vision. He ain't afraid to go out and try it, test it, and he's gonna we're gonna figure this out. He's either gonna annihilate me right now with this crazy new build, or maybe figure out some things that need to be tweaked. but you definitely have some really unique builds that you're just like continuously like in the lab
I
producing.
appreciate it, man.
What's your method like? Like how do you what do you come up with these ideas?
Well, I when I find something that is like something I don't see often, that's the path I want to take. Or something different than because I was playing Cats when I first came in, and I remember seeing like a few other builds like that. I got destroyed with it, so I wasn't playing it too well. But after that, I just wanted to try all the different mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
I wanted to see like, okay, what can we do to make it fun, make it interesting. And I think for the first few months when I was coming by, it was like a different build.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like and things you've never seen, like you said. It was clear. It was like, dude, I'm trying something different here. Yeah. And that was like, okay, because at the very least, right? We've all seen a lot of these cards, but at the very least, you're keeping them on their toes. Like I'm like, dude, I've never seen this. I don't know what's in your hand. I've never seen this deck before.
I remember we would have some great games. Just whenever we play, it's always like something interesting.
Yeah.
Some back and forth because yours are very similar too. Whenever I see you build, it's always very unique.
Try to.
And I don't know what to expect either.
Yeah. My goal, I'll spill it here, is less creative. I'll say that. so what I do is I look for the most current meta, and I think, how can I destroy it?
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's cool.
what is everybody gonna play? How do I shut it down?
Yeah.
That's my methodology. But I'm a dark caster, so ironically, light as well would be my second favorite. 50-50.
I'm right there with you.
I'm straight out of Mackler right here on this one. But as a dark caster, like that's my approach. That's my feel. I just want to destroy, and just just hit as much as I can, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff.
Yeah, I think the first one I tried was Flame, and then I really enjoyed it. Flame with was it Barbecue Sam?
Oh, the Sam.
Barbecue Sam's pretty cool. This was before Seance dropped.
Yes.
And then I think when Seance did drop, I tried out the Casey Jones. And I moved towards the dark side. And built up some dark stuff.
Casey Jones, it does the 2 tokens.
It does the shoot to the afterlife.
That's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The train. Casey Jones trains, of course. Yeah. I was thinking of Coal Miner. Never mind.
Oh, Coal Miner was great. He was my original Flame build.
And you see a lot of them together in Flame builds.
I remember we were playing group games, and I remember playing Flame, and Flame was not the best in a group game.
Well,
the burn just goes out.
Yeah.
My burn is gone.
That is really a limiting factor right there. That burn.
We were playing
doesn't
like
stand
4
a
to
chance.
5 people games, and I was just getting demolished with my Flame.
Frost would also be kind of held back.
A tough one, Frost is,
But Flame does have those spells, those cheap spells that you could just shoot around the table. Multiplayer, and especially with a lot of this new Kuromi stuff. I actually haven't even plugged it in, and we do play a lot of multiplayer here. Like 4 players is nothing new. We run 6 player.
I think we've even done like tag team battles.
Yeah. We have all kinds of different approaches, and I don't know what you guys think about this, but we like to have fun. And one thing we're talking about the other day was the perfect deck, right? So one MetaZoo tournament, maybe more casual, nothing sanctioned, I don't know, but just stacking the deck perfectly. Like, build your ideal deck. You're going to battle right now. All of you casters, you have a deck. You can stack it any way you want. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's the question right there. It's gonna be good to see once we find it. It's out there.
Obviously, we're not doing bookmarks. There's no growth. We gotta put the brakes on a little bit. There's a couple things. It just blows my mind. Like, that seems like a fun, cool little thing. The other thing we did too, Sealed.
Oh yeah.
Was draft. Remember, were you here that night?
Yeah.
The draft.
Yeah, that was
draft,
an interesting draft.
Seance. It was a seance draft.
Yeah.
It worked.
It was I did a Flame Spirit thing that night in that draft.
I think so. We're Frostworms were in that set. Ice Worms, right?
Yeah.
And I remember that there was a fight for the ice worms.
And people were like taking them from one to make sure no one else got the full set.
Yeah. So there wasn't going to be any travel booths going on.
That was funny.
That was pretty nuts. But in order to pull that off, I think we added bookmarks to everybody. Everybody got a bookmark or two.
Yeah.
And maybe lightning in a bottle.
I can't remember. Yeah, I just remember one game I played against Zach. Z-Thiz. Z-Thiz? Z-Thizzle? I forget what it is.
Z-Thizzle? Yeah.
I appendixed into the card I needed for the win. Crazy draw.
Alright, let's talk about crazy games.
Oh, man.
We have some tournaments. We have don't get me started. So New Year's Eve is going to be nuts. I haven't even told these guys anything about what's coming, what we got in store. It's very, very, very exciting. But we just wrapped up this last weekend. A few days ago was our Christmas tournament, and we had the appropriate pseudos active. We did put a permanent active. What do you call it?
The blizzard.
Blinding blizzard.
Yeah.
Just to kind of chill things out a little bit. It's a little too hot with everything going. And there was plenty of Santa builds.
Yeah, it was cool.
We saw Santa Water.
Yeah.
Leander was running. We had a lot of good. Alondra.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say that half of the top four were Santa decks. And it's something that I've been excited about for a long time, and I think all these sets, Chromie, Droppy, everything kind of assisted making the Santa deck possible.
Yeah.
And finally, like this year, a few years into MetaZoo, it's like actually cool to see it competitive in the arena with a lot of strong decks. There's some super strong decks right now.
Played up against some tough ones. It was cool.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like all this chibi stuff right now is mad.
Yeah.
Like, it was nuts. All right, so the Santa deck, how did it go for you? What were the biggest challenges? What were like some of the most exciting parts about playing it? And like, tell us about the build.
It was cool, man. My girlfriend Shadan, she made some tokens, custom tokens.
Yes.
For me. I had elves.
Yeah.
I had gingerbread men.
I saw those. Were so sick.
Just laying them out. They had reflective bags. She like did the whole shebang. They were laminated. They were nice. And I just enjoyed getting into the festive part of it. Had a couple cards where I'm like ho ho hoing.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun. The Santa strength was like it was swinging heavy with the pseudos, and then you were recovering with the other cards already.
Yeah.
Because I did a little mix with just regular light pages.
Okay.
That you may see in like other sets, but I wanted to really utilize a lot of the Christmas cards, so I think I ran maybe like 15 Christmas cards.
Sick. Yeah.
Just to like have fun with it.
Did you plug in my melody?
No.
Okay.
No, I almost had it inside, but I'm like, how much healing do I need to do?
Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5 aura to drop, and I could have Crypto Nationed it, but I'm like, I'm just gonna chill out. I want to have more of a response for other stuff if needed.
Yeah.
And I was pretty confident with it throughout the day. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Went up against a few different aura types that day.
Some mean games.
Yeah.
Congratulations to this guy, by the way. He took third. That's
tough games.
Insane, because anybody who knows RobDaRob, you know that's not the easiest caster to play against. And whatever way the dice rolled out, for whatever reasons, of our tournaments, you're never able to get a medal, and you finally bagged it with the Santa deck.
The toughest matches this whole year.
It's so messed up. And for those of you who don't know, you know Rob, amazing guy, caster, all that good stuff. But there's a secret weapon. Shadana, his better half, is actually a very impressive caster as well.
She kills it.
You do not want to wreck it with her decks.
I'm scared of everything we play up against when we're playing.
Yeah.
Whatever she's building, she puts up a fight. It's never like a one-way sided game.
No, there's always a response with Shadana. Like her decks, they're always like there's a punch back.
And she showed up on Saturday or Sunday ready.
Yeah,
she got
guarantees.
Fourth,
Yep. So in which I was excited to see both of you at the main table, but I was also like,
It was
Oh,
a hard,
man.
like for the third and fourth place. It was
Yeah.
a hard bake.
That's like,
moment right there.
oh, I love you, but I'm sorry. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
No, it was super cool to see both of you guys in there, though. Appreciate both of you. You don't know, we do things here, a lot of themes. Christmas, Valentine's Day coming up, New Year's is gonna be nuts, Halloween. And at that Halloween tournament, you've probably seen some of the stuff on my Instagram feed, or the South Bay Caster feed as well. Rob actually won a very, very special, limited, rare Halloween promo.
The costume contest.
Yeah,
That
for
was cool.
you were dressed as the wizard.
Yeah. That was an itchy day.
Yeah, dude rocked it too. It was hot and stuffy and stuff, and he had the full beard on all the way around, coming all the way down. So I gotta give props to always like 110% on everything. Even though the games are casual, the fourth wall items are there. That's what makes it fun, right? Like all this nonsense around us.
We're still in December, so I had to bring my Santa hat tonight.
Keep it rocking. Yeah, you gonna slap around with the Santa deck tonight? Play a little bit.
Yeah, I have a little bit of it ready. It's still December, so I get some of it. Won't get all the tears, but we're gonna have fun with it tonight.
Throw the North Pole in there.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah. Cool. Well, I guess now is a good time as any. Let you guys know if you see this. I want to invite you. Hit us up on Instagram. You can message Rob, message me, message South Bay Casters, DWI Games, PMC. Don't matter. It's gonna be very fun. We're gonna start casting at 5. And then casting, show them what we got, Rob.
On December 31st, you'll see these flyers. I'm going to be dropping them off at every game store here close to the area. So if you're in the area, you'll see these flyers around.
Put that one up there. Check this out. So this is something Zamora the Caster makes for us. Every tournament,
great job on the art.
You get these custom-made flyers right there. You shout out Zamora the artist. You got date, time. This one's pajama party. We're all be in our pajamas. Power. Pajama power, baby. Yeah.
I'll be rocking some New Year's glasses 2024.
We'll definitely get the place decorated right and do all that good things. So someone special reached out to me a little while ago. And I think it's a special person to the entire MetaZoo community. And we all know, love, and appreciate him. And his name is Texas Ted. And he's talking to me about some very exciting things. At the very least, I will tell you that he is going to be contributing some super duper fun stuff to our event.
Heck yeah.
I've been talking about this for a long time. I already had some stuff up my sleeve for this event in particular to kind of end the year. Then our friend MetaZoo Black Market reached out and sent us some stuff, which is going to be contributed heavily to this event as well. And Texas Ted hit us up, and I just want to say thank you and put some spotlight on those gentlemen.
He's awesome,
dude.
He met Shadana and loved her cowgirl. The back. Yeah. Thought she was from Texas at one point.
Okay, that's the way.
Out at a Flame Tower.
Yeah. If you Texas and Buc-ee's, man, holler at Ted. Yeah, that was a conversation for a long time. But it's gonna be, I promise you, mind blowing. Super rad. The price support's insane. But I'm just sharing that so that we can. I want to share this with everybody. It's the end of the year. If you guys want to hang out with us, even if you're not able to cast, you can come by, chill. It's just a good environment, good people.
I think maybe we'll even have some live stream going.
We will. We will have
a chance to tune in.
Yep, live streaming. We'll be active. We'll have what can be activated by a live stream? If there's a live stream in proximity, you can.
Maybe camera films already.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, anyways, want to make it kind of short, kind of sweet. Just focus on the game a little bit. Focus on the casters. Who are the South Bay casters? Who are these people? And put the spotlight on them a bit. I appreciate you hanging out with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We look forward to a lot of fun casting with all you guys. Hope you can make it down to our stuff. If there's any questions you have, I mean this. I try to reply to every single comment. Even people message me on Instagram, I'm more than happy to reply to questions about MetaZoo and Whole, or if you're trying to learn how to play, whatever it might be. Appreciate you. A lot of respect. We'll holler at you next time, guys.
Heck yeah. Let it out. Yeah.
You know why? I'll show you why. Because he's so, what? Bastos! Yeah! Bye-bye.